King Kong 360 3D is a massive digital surround experience built for us by the Weta Digital Workshop. That's Peter Jackson's crew down in New Zealand. So these are the folks that helped to bring Kong back to life in 2005. They worked with him on the Lord of the Rings movies and the Hobbit trilogy. These folks helped James Cameron out with Avatar, and they built this attraction just for us.
With a project like the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions, there's creatures coming at them, they're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know people are looking straight ahead, they're looking at the shot that we're working on.
Now you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this, why the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts. Because it's one giant shot, this tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This one represents where the screen is 10 meters away.
We really created about 50 minutes of a picture set. That amazing visual information, that number of pixels, and presented it to the audience. It's a thorough ride.
Alright! Now speaking of sweet rides, let's talk about picture cards. Irish from Back to the Future, Back to the Future Part 2, and then a couple Stone Age foot-powered cars from the Flintstones. So we have the future and the past totally covered. Now I'm a big fan of the Fast and the Furious movies. I like that we have different cars from different movies in the series here, kind of a selection. And one of the gyrospheres from Jurassic World and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. But the thing about these cars is it can be tough to tell just by looking whether they're the real deal. Like the tank here at the end of the line, that tank is made mostly out of plywood. So don't take that tank into battle, it will not protect you. It's like the buildings we were looking at a couple minutes ago. The thing we care about is getting a good picture. We need things to look good. If our cars, it's custom built to begin with. Like most of the vehicles in the Jurassic Park movies.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
We are heading into a section of our lot that's filled with props and vehicles that were custom built for the original Jurassic Park trilogy, starring Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum. I say all three of their names because all three of them have confirmed they're coming back for Jurassic World 3. We're getting the old gang back together. We're pretty excited. Now, most of this stuff is made out of plywood or fiberglass. It's pretty lightweight. We're not worried about something like a dinosaur escaping because in real life, dinosaurs have been extinct for millions of years. And even when we see them around these days, they're usually pretty sleepy. You can see our dinosaur bones, if you really look at them, those are made out of foam rubber. And actually, so are a lot of the trees. Now, this big guy right here, he's fake too, just in case you couldn't tell. He'll smile for the camera, but he's not real. We're in Hollywood, guys. Nothing's real here. The trees are made of styrofoam. The cars are made of plywood. The buildings are made of plastic. Like, our driver Chris is a robot. You guys didn't even notice. Another thing that's almost always fake in the movies is the weather. If you're watching a movie and you see rain or fog or snow on screen, the film crew is making that happen almost guaranteed. Mother Nature doesn't work on cue. So if you need rain in your movie, you gotta make it yourself. And the good news is, that's very easy. So that's what we're going to do next. We're heading down into the Old Mexico section of our lot, and we're going to show all of you how we make it rain in Hollywood. So, just get down where we can see a little better, and then let's start things off with some thunder and lightning. And there it is. That thunder is a pre-recorded sound effect. We just play it through speakers around the hill. For lightning, we flash some strobe lights. It's pretty simple stuff. And once you have thunder and lightning going, then you can start your rain. We use real water for the rain because that's the best way to get our actors wet. But rain is hard to photograph. It doesn't really like to show up very well on camera. And that means we gotta cheat just a little bit. So we use extra large raindrops. We space out those raindrops so they catch the light. We always shine the light through the water when we're filming. And we might add something like milk or paint to make the liquid more visible, because we want to see these raindrops. But one thing we do not want to do is run the water too long, because if you run the water too long, you can get floods. So Cody, go ahead and shut that water off for us now, please. Oh no, what did you do? Look out, everyone, we got a flash flood, here it comes! Yeah, we did go flood on purpose too. Here's what that flash flood looked like in the movie Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti.
You cannot run a wall, yeah, we'll see about that.
We have just entered the Old West, and I do mean old. These Western sets include some of the oldest Hollywood structures still standing anywhere in the world. A couple of our Western buildings go back to 1916 when the movies were still silent, but we still film around here after more than 100 years. It's just the set still looks pretty much the same. Our subway station set works like pretty much all of our backlot sets. It's a permanent structure. It's designed to be filmed over and over again, but decorated different ways to make it seem like a different location. So this set will always be a subway station, but we can change the signs to make it seem like a subway station in a different city. Oh, hang on. Okay. That's a little California earthquake. They're very common around here. It's nothing to worry about. Okay. All right, this feels like a big one. Everybody hold on tight. Let's get the door open. Oh, no, not again! Nice work, everybody! We just survived a simulated earthquake inspired by our 1974 movie Earthquake, starring Charlton Heston. An Amity, you can see, is more like an East Coast beach than a West Coast beach. It's more like Cape Cod or Martha's Vineyard. Oh, look at that. Oh, do you see that fin? It looks like there's a shark in our water. Oh, I love it when stuff like this happens. You're going to get such great photos. That's perfect timing. There's one of our divers. Hey, Pete! Pete, did you see the shark? It looked like it was headed for you. Pete, are you okay? Can you give us a wave or a thumbs up, Pete? Pete? Oh, for Pete's sake, we need to come back. Don't panic, folks. We're safe here on the trail. We're going to pull forward and hang out next to these highly flammable gasoline tanks, because that's not dangerous or weird. And now we can talk a little bit about these sets, because they do get filmed quite a bit. Not just, oh, hang on. Somebody's got a hold of the pier. Wow! It's got to be big to do that. If it gets in the gas, okay, that's probably bad. I do worry about the who's though, you know, because the thing about our back lot is you don't really get to pick your neighbors, you know. Space is at a premium. You have to kind of take what you can get. And these cute little Who's ended up living right next door to a psycho. Oh, that's him. That's Norman Bates. I didn't know he was going to be here today. We're not really supposed to come through if Norman's home, but he went back inside. We're here already. We might as well take some. Oh no! Oh no! What is he doing? Did he not notice a whole trail full of people here with cameras? I mean, we could. Hey, Norman. Listen, we just barely got here. We didn't see anything. Yeah, we're just giving a tour. And hey, oh, it's time to leave. How about that? Yeah, we're gonna head out. Thank you. Oh, Norman, everybody here has a place to stay tonight. So we're just gonna go. We're all set. But say hi to your mom for me. Okay, bye. I love you. The Bates Motel also crash site from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. Well, that's a real 747, and it was destroyed on purpose to film this unbelievable scene.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in that big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep listen to me. Listen to me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Okay, I'm closed.
Our tour with a bang, so we're going to treat you to a little something now that we call Fast and Furious Supercharged. There's a party going on up ahead, but before we get to the party, my friend Roman Pierce wants to talk to everybody. They've been having some trouble with a guy named Owen Shaw. This fella is bad news. He's been stirring up some trouble. So Roman wants to make sure all of you know what's going on, and maybe give us some tips for how they want us to proceed. So here, let me get him up on this screen.
Hey, yo! They just got here. All right, I got it. Well, listen, hello, beautiful people, particularly you right there missing the third row. How you doing? You good? My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good, and more the merrier. Especially you right there in that third row, like I was saying. So look, see over there? It's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. But that work of art back over there was made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels. Extra rock.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
So like I was saying, the third row, right? You see me coming?
Alright, they're gonna go get the door for us. Sometimes that takes a couple seconds. But once we get in there, we're gonna hang out. There's a big party going on. We'll make some friends, we'll dance around. And then we'll get all of you back. They're not gonna stay for very long. I think we'll be fine. Wait, what?
my safety, I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm gonna go this time.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
It was on vibrate.
Sure, trace us. I'll take that old forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come to the left. This thing ain't moving fast enough. Roman, Letty, hook him up.
I got the bull by the horn!
Now we're moving.
You give me the witness till I'm over calling it a day! I got company! The witness is mine, Letty!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Letty. Don't climb another missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this.